Immediately, right now in the comments, tell me, how do you manage your children so that you and your spouse can have sexy time? Because this is a challenge a lot of parents with young kids are facing, is that it's not that they don't want to, it's that kids make it hard. Not hard in a fun way, hard in a can you just sleep sort of way. So one of the things that we started doing when my son was very small was we would do special time. And special time was sacred. And so when one of us would have special time with my son, it would be either my husband or myself. We would set a timer for 20 minutes. And no matter what my son asked to play in that 20 minutes, we had to say yes to. I despise playing cars. I don't get it. It makes my brain melt. It's my son's favorite thing to do. And so during special time, he could say, "Mommy, play cars with me." And I would drive that little car around the track until my brain melted. But I did it because it was special time and he got to choose what to do. If he wanted to wrestle with Daddy, they did that. But the thing that made it so sacred was I was not going to interrupt if he and Daddy were playing. I was not going to say, "Hey, come put your laundry away," or "Hey, honey, come help me with dinner," because that was their time, uninterrupted, sacred. And when he got the understanding of that, it transferred to, we could tell him, "Mommy and Daddy are going to go have special time in our bedroom with the door closed. Here, you watch Daniel Tiger. Here's a snack. Don't knock on the door." Now, obviously, the activities that were happening during special time between Mommy and Daddy and special time between Mommy and little man were vastly different activities. But he doesn't need to know that. All he knew was that Mommy doesn't interrupt special time with Daddy. I won't interrupt Mommy's special time with Daddy. He understood that there were boundaries around special time. And that grew to where he could do his own thing and let us be alone together. And I recognize that my husband and I are actually very privileged because my mother does take my son for overnights on a fairly consistent basis. And that does give us the opportunity to be as loud and crazy as we want with him out of the house. And I understand that comes from a place of privilege, which is why I want you to, in the comments, tell me what you do to manage your kids so that you can get some time alone for a quickie or a more involved session with your spouse. Because I want y'all to have good sex.